Welcome back, everyone, to Elder Scrolls Online. This is Runs Late to the Party, my very new Argonian character. And the reason we're running her out of Vulkhel today, is because the Annual Jubilee, or the Anniversary Jubilee, is running. And it is the 11th year for Elder Scrolls Online. So we're going to head on out. We have a Jubilee cake to find. There are two ways you can find this. The first way is you can go into the crown store. So you just basically press any key. I press K because I can remember it. We will click on crown store. We will go through till we find events. You'll go down to quest starters and you'll find the event quest for cake's sake. It's free, so we're going to right click on that and we're going to purchase it. And we're going to confirm that we are purchasing this for 0 crowns. So that is probably, it gives you a quest which you actually want. Transaction complete. We'll just escape out of that. Now there's two things happening at the moment. We're going to focus on the Anniversary Jubilee, but I think what I will do is point out the Golden Pursuits. So the Golden Pursuits for this April are all linked into things that you would do to earn boxes for the Jubilee Anniversary. You can get 25,000 gold for completing 5 of your tasks. You can get the statue of a Breton hero for completing 12 of your tasks. And at the very end, you can get the 10-year anniversary Breton hero costume for completing, I think, 20 of your tasks. Now, there are more than 20 tasks to complete. So if you have a look down here, we can complete 5 quests, complete 15, open or earn 10 Anniversary Jubilee gift boxes, earn 5 event tickets, 15 event tickets, 15 daily quests, and so on and so forth. We will do the Golden Pursuits. My brain went completely blank for a minute. We will do the Golden Pursuits with Tamrain. I started them with Rosalor. I didn't realize I could get so many done in such a short period of time. Alrighty, endeavors for the day. Destroy 5 flesh atron hugs. Collect 8 pure spring water springs or alchemical plants. Place 5 furnishings. Acquire 2 new Mundus stone boons. Or go into Cyrodiil and capture a town. Now remember, we're not playing under vengeance rules at the moment. We are playing under normal Cyrodiil rules, so you will get ganked, probably. Right, I clearly have not been distributing my champion points with this character. I don't get to play her very often. No, little Argonian with a big sword. So the other way to find your cake quest, if you didn't feel like going into the Crown Store, is in each of the major starting cities. So we're talking Daggerfall, we're talking Vulkhel, and we're talking Instone Falls, the city whose name I've completely forgotten. That's okay, we'll go into our map. So go into your maps, M for map. This is Vulkhel. You will see that there are two things. This is the Impresario's tent for the event, and down here we have the Jubilee Bakery Barge. If I right click and come out of that, you can see them, both of these points marked on your map. The Bakery Barge is where you want to go to get your cake. If we're going to go out again, we're going to head on across to Stone Falls when I can find it. That should be it here. Davon's Watch. All right, let's have a quick looky-see at Davon's Watch. Okay, so you can see in Davon's Watch, which is one of your other major cities in Stonefalls, this is where some of your other characters will start. We have, so this is your Ebenheart Pact, I think. Rightio. Event Exchange. You have your event merchant, the Impresario. You will not find your cake here. You will find your cake on the Jubilee Bakery Barge, which if I click in this little space, is down on the docks at Davon's Watch. Alright, your third and final place is over here in Glenumbra at Daggerfall. We will just click on Daggerfall. You can see you have your event exchange out the back of the city, and you have your Jubilee Bakery Barge out the front of the city on the docks. We just right click is the wrong button, left click on that, and we'll bring it up, and you can see there's your event exchange, and there is your Jubilee Bakery Barge. The Bakery Barge is where you find your cake. Audio. Now you'll notice that it is not faction specific. So, for instance, here I am with my EP character, my Ebenheart Pact character. running around and about to attend the bakery barge in the Old Merry Dominion.
Donalon's
So you don't need to worry about
apprentice
going to
is
your
no
home
true
place.
baker.
This will ruin Chef Donalon for sure.
Well, someone sounds way too happy with mischief. Let's talk to Apprentice Mog. Oh, now, the reason we know this is the right place to come, apart from the fact that it's the bakery barge, is if we go down to holiday event, for cake's sake, we turn this quest on. Okay? Let's talk to Apprentice Mog. You can see that's the right one now.
Those sneaky, envious, sorry excuses for bakers. Father warned me to be wary, but for them to swarm like vultures right after he set sail? Oh, sorry. It's just that my father is counting on me and everything has gone wrong.
Counting on you for what? Oh, wait.
To prepare our renowned Jubilee cakes for the new season, of course. Apologies. I'm Mog, apprentice to my father, the patron of pies himself, Chef Donalon. But thanks to those vultures, there may not be any cakes this time around.
What did those other bakers do?
Ever since Father began his journey of culinary exploration, his rivals have made things difficult. They spread lies, even stole my ingredients. Could you help? Fling pies to embarrass them and recover the ingredients for the Jubilee cake?
I can fling some pies and recover your ingredients.
Take these flinging pies and throw them at Chef Ziram and Chef Banel. That will teach them. Then grab the ingredients they stole. My father's special flour blend and my mix of essential sugars. I'll reward you well for helping me, traveler.
How long have you been Chef Donalon's apprentice?
Oh, ever since I was this high to a cane stalk and he encountered me alone in the moon sugar fields. He was collecting stalks when he found me. He said I was a sweet surprise. I was just a cub, but it was the best day of my life.
Why was that?
Because Father, Chef Donalon, gave me purpose. I was an orphan, on my own, trying to survive and failing terribly when he found me. I helped him finish gathering stalks and became his apprentice from that moment on.
Did Chef Donalon adopt you after that?
After our first meeting? Oh, no. But the taste of that sweet roll he made me was a revelation. I helped him with all sorts of small tasks until he handed me a whisk and asked if I wanted to be his son. I can't fail him now. I just can't.
Tell me more about Chef Donalon's culinary journey.
He called it a journey of culinary discovery. He's sailing to ports across Tamriel to sample the regional cuisine. He plans to bring back new recipes to make our cakes and pies even better. He left me here to prepare this season's Jubilee cake.
That sounds like quite an honor.
Oh, it most definitely is. A singular honor and also a test of my skill as a baker. I'll need to use everything Father ever taught me to replicate his renowned recipe. And I plan to make a couple of adjustments to make this version my own.
Have you made a Jubilee cake before?
Of course, but always while assisting my father. This is the first time Chef Donalon has allowed me to try such a complicated recipe on my own. It shows he trusts me and thinks I'm ready. I hope I don't prove him wrong.
I'll help you. You know what I love now? It's like Chef Donalon is off roaming the world. Does that mean we will find him? Here is our first target. Let us throw Mog's flinging pie.
Pie filling in my eye. And do I taste gore apple? Gore apple gives me hives.
Oh, good. A double bonus. So, just get this essential sugar mix. Mean old baker. Yeah. Oh, look, he's hiding behind things. Look, you. There will be no stealing of people's ingredients.
Pie at me? I hate pie.
We'll take the special flour blend. So I would love to find Chef Donalon and the different ports now, just and adventure in his culinary journey. It'd be like finding the Norse diplomat whose name is right on the edge of my mind. I can't bring it forward, or the lady what's her face and her manservant digging up ruins. I love coming across those characters all throughout Tamriel. Every time I go into a region, it's one of the highlights, looking for them. Alrighty, let's get to it. Apprentice Mog.
Your skill at pie throwing is quite excellent, my friend. And it was only a matter of time before those so-called bakers' false claims came back to hit them in the face. Were you also able to recover my sugar and father's flour blend?
Yes, here are your ingredients.
You, my friend, are a miracle worker.
Hey, I got to
Now that I have
three
my missing
pies.
ingredients back, and my father's annoying rivals have run off, I can finally start baking.
You're going to make the Jubilee cake now?
But of course! This is the moment I've trained for. The moment I've dreamed of. And, as an additional thanks for aiding me, you not only get to witness the splendor of its creation, you get to taste the first slice. Now, let me work.
All right.
Add the sugar and flour, 12 eggs, whisk 3 times, no more, no less. Just like father. Out of the oven and... perfect! All it needed was to fling some pies and meet you, my friend.
There we go. All right, now we've waited for him.
Behold, this season's Jubilee cake! Decadent and delicious, as only a true Chef Donalon recipe can be. Hopefully I have done my father proud and showcased all the skills he taught me. In fact, he inspired my version of his ultimate creation.
Tell me about your inspiration.
Chef Donalon has spent his life trying to unite Tamriel through delicious desserts. My Jubilee cake represents his passions and efforts, qualities he has passed down to me. Now please, accept this with my thanks, friend, and try a piece of cake.
I will. Thank you, Apprentice Mog. Alrighty. Ooh, we leveled as well. That's a double bonus. So here we go. Let's Oh, I know. Let's get rid of the level 21 notification. I know. I just want an excuse to level up. That's me. I'm doing hybrid. Alrighty. We will commit our points. Boom. Alright. I'm supposed to be actually not doing a crafter. What am I today? Oh, I'm a Templar. Radio. Too many characters. Hush now. Okay. No, we won't go into champion points just yet. Let's just toddle over here and see what's in here. I have an unread. Okay, that's a player mail. I'll open that one later. Rightio. Now, to get your tickets, which is the next step, you have your cake now. So to find it, go into U for collections. Go down to tools. You will find every other cake you've ever earned for Jubilee. If this is not your first Jubilee, if you've had a few Jubilees, you will find your other cakes in your mementos, but you will not find Jubilee cake for 2025 in your mementos yet because it's still the event. So go into tools, look for your cake, which shouldn't be too hard to find. Drag your cake over to your tools wheel and then just close that out. Now go to Q and go across. Okay, it does come up in your no, it comes up in your tools wheel. And then just release your Q key once you highlighted it. Use your Jubilee cake, and inside it, you'll find your event tickets. Now, in years past, you used to be able to, or you used to have to, eat your Jubilee cake to get your 100% skill bonus for the event. However, you don't need to do that anymore. You just need to use it to get your tickets. Now, with your tickets, you can then toddle off to the Impresario. Leaving your cake, of course, because you will be able to have your cake. I actually usually put it, if I go I, and I go to quick slots, and I scroll. Actually, I'm just going to write down. It's not going to let me find the cake for quick slots. That's annoying. All right. Oh no, go into tools. There we go. then you can grab. Alright, so this is the other way to do it. Go into inventory, go to quick slots. I will just go all, right? Then go across to tools. You'll find your cake in your tools. You can drag your cake into your regular quick bar. And then you go Q, highlight it, and just make sure you don't leave it. It's very embarrassing if you're in a dungeon and you're trying to heal yourself and you pull out your cake. Yes, I have done that. Really? I don't have any potions. Hang on a minute. Let me just go to there. What's that? We can grab that and we're going to pop that in on top of that instead. Much better potion to have lurking around. Alright, let's head on up to the Impresario's tent and see what we can buy this year. Now, I did do a terrible thing last night. Well, it wasn't that terrible. With the Anniversary Jubilee, there are, as with every event, achievements that can be had.
Citizen.
No. And it has taken me until this year to work out how to do these ones. I know, because I'm a little slow on the uptake. So, or they made it easier, one of those. So if you go to J and you go across to achievements, you go down to holiday events, you highlight the Jesters Festival, not the Jesters Festival, sorry, the Anniversary Jubilee, you will see that there are cake slices achievements to be had. And there is a Cake Devourer achievement. And there is the Jubilee Confetti Conveyor achievement for opening up enough confetti packs, 25 of them, for your steed. I'm getting there slowly. It's taking me a bit to get there. So hopefully this event, I am going to have enough, I'm going to open enough boxes to luck out on my confetti pack. However, wandering over here to the Impresario, we can talk to her.
Given my particular diet, I've a mind to savor this cake all year.
Oh dear. Store, the event merchant, you will notice, and these are all blacked out, but down here, for 1 ticket apiece, you can buy each of the Jubilee cake slices. Getting the Jubilee cake is not enough to give you the slice. You have to actually purchase a slice of it from the Impresario. Now, when you do this, you will notice that each of these are furnishings, which means they're all going to take up 1 slot in your backpack. So please make sure you have enough backpack space or enough storage space in your bank to put them once you've purchased them, or maybe just go to your house, put down a table, and put all the slices on your table. But this is how you get your achievements. You purchase for 1 ticket apiece the slice of cake for the achievement you're missing. When you have all of the slices, your achievement for being a cake connoisseur will pop. There are a bunch of other really wonderful things in the Impresario's tent this year. But anyway. All right, let's not get too distracted. We are going to toddle down to one of our next activities. So you can earn boxes. This year there's no quests for earning boxes. Actually, I don't think there ever is any quests in this event for earning boxes, but there are activities you can do. So one of the first activities you might want to think about doing are your crafting writs. Now I'm hoping that I've actually got this character certified, and I have a horrible feeling I don't. However, let's go find out. I'm not seeing the symbols, so that's fine. Alrighty. Oh no, I may have done it, yes. Alright, that's good. You'll notice that these are blue triangles, which means that they are daily quests as well as being quests. If you have a look in your golden pursuits, you will notice, I love how they get the pursuits to match with the event. So in the golden pursuits you have challenges for quests, challenges for boxes, challenges for tickets, and then you have daily quests. Daily quests are always marked by a blue arrow. Alrighty, let's have a look and see. The first quest of the day will always get you a very special gift box, and then you will have more ordinary gift boxes after that. What you get out of them can be varied. It is helpful if you have an ESO Plus crafting bag, because you do get some nice materials out of here. If you're a crafter or if you're just looking to upgrade your gear, you get some nice gear upgrade materials in it. Hopefully my backpack's not too full. Alrighty, let's Yeah, let's do a little bit of bag maintenance while we're here as well. Here. Okay. Yeah, we can do this. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of something to research because I've got a few things that I can. So I'll just research that. And I think I might just pop out. Oh no, I did spend my point. I did. I was going to say I should just open up my researching slots. Alright, so we're going to deconstruct. You know what? I am going to deconstruct my research material today. You'll notice that each bunch of deconstruction increases your skill, so it's not a bad thing. It's not just making stuff, it's breaking stuff that helps you get where you're going. Let's craft this. Add that. I probably should put something with a material that's a little bit more plentiful. Radio. Got that done. Now let's find out Weaver if we can. Oh, actually, Ashaba, you're a nice merchant, aren't you?
Ashaba has just...
Ashaba, my bad. I'm just gonna... I don't want to buy it. Oh, I know, I'm gonna sell it. Let me just, to make my life easier, we're gonna go over here. We won't sell the fortifying meals. We won't sell the filtrate. Rightio. No. Alrighty. I'm just going to sell all of these because clearly I was... oh, I know why my backpack's so full. I was experimenting to find ingredient traits. And I do have some nice crown restoration potions. Rightio. Good. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright, let's go over to here. We'll see if there's anything else that I want to sell. Most of the stuff I have here I want to actually break. So, it's a furnishing. I definitely do not want to sell a furnishing. We have a perfect little inn room we could put that in. So, you know, not going to happen. Let's go over this way. I know, I was checking out the costume because he reminded me very much of the Impresario's assistant. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we've got anything to research. Usually the quickest way to see if you've got something to research is actually go into deconstruct and see what you've got to deconstruct. And if it's researchable, it'll have a magnifying glass. So basically, we're going to very quickly do our crafting writs, or as quickly as we may. And then we're going to see what's in the box. So crafting is not the only way to get boxes. You can get boxes by, now, let me get this right, defeating dungeon bosses, not delve bosses, but dungeon bosses. Defeating world bosses. Going out to incursions, such as dolmens, and defeating the monsters that frequent dolmens. So yes. Alright, looks like I'm just going to break a few things. We're good. With a character this new, you don't need to hang on to everything that's got a researchable trait. You will find those traits as you adventure fairly easily. It's not going to be punishment for you. Like, it's not going to be hard to do it. So you might as well keep your backpack clear, especially if you don't have a crafting bag. But understand too that every time you deconstruct something, you get materials. So you're either going to want to ditch your materials, or what I do is I keep my raw materials in my pack because when I'm gathering, they've already taken up a slot, and they'll stack. Sometimes if I'm lucky. And I put the materials I want to save, I put in the bank. Well, that's how I did it when I didn't have a crafting bag. As for cooking materials, you just have to be selective. Don't take what you're not going to need for a crafting writ. So the things you would keep for a crafting writ would be things like Cyrilli grapes, um, for things like and Jazbay grapes. And isinglass is another one. So basically, you will get used to. Okay, that's right. I haven't been and learnt jewelry making yet. Yeah. So that's kind of how I used to keep my backpack in some semblance of control before I got a crafting bag. I would just collect what I needed for my crafting writs, and just keep those most common ingredients. And then the first time I collect an ingredient, I would eat it, and then after that, I just wouldn't collect the ingredient if I wasn't going to think I was going to use it. So, alrighty, let's go get some anniversary gift boxes. So this is one of my off-screen characters. And so I don't know what I was learning with her. It was something I was learning. I know. Unless it tells you you're stealing. Okay. So the first Anniversary Jubilee box you'll get of the day for whatever task you do, whether it's murdering a boss or doing a dolmen or doing a crafting writ, will always be a glorious Anniversary Jubilee gift box.
Another day, another delivery.
Actually, that's a good question. Let's see if we've got... Yes. Why, you ask? Because we have increased experience, 100% boost for that. I should have another. I don't think it's going to stack. That's okay, I thought it would. Radio, let's go. I was experimenting. Someone said it did stack, but it doesn't look like it does. Made it yourself. Yes. Unless it's just not showing.
More supplies. It seems this shift will never end.
5k. See, he's really happy to get your supplies to start with, and then he starts whining as you stack more.
That's made from superior materials. You have an eye for quality.
He's very complimentary.
Shifting cargo is thirsty work.
Is that a hint to buy the man an ale? I don't know. Alrighty, so what?
If you sell those at market, my cousin could use a set.
What do you get out of gift boxes? Go to your consumables. I mean, if you go straight to here, you'll see everything you've just earned at the top. But the minute you open one, all of the rest will arrange themselves in alphabetical order in your inventory. So go to consumables, go to containers, and you'll only have containers in this box. Alright, we'll just go through the alchemist, anniversary. Alright, so this is the Jubilee one. This isn't the big one. We've got some nice stuff in there. So honing stones. You do get furnishings now. I love it. So this is a straight short garland. Some desecrated grave soil for crafting in worm cult style. Worm cult is the style that we are currently is the feature of this year's Jubilee. So wow, so many garlands. I'm gonna have to go put these in the bank or something. Hopefully the bank will take it. Okay, you also get some nice recipes out of these gift boxes. So you have your caramelized goat nibbles, Jubilee wreath, hemming bast, and raw flax. So, and that's not even the main one. So blacksmith's crate, which we get from crafting. So we'll just go through our crafting boxes as well. Nothing special in those. Well, okay, it's always special, but all right, the glorious anniversary Jubilee gift box. What have we got today? Ooh, some transmute crystals for those of you into costuming. We have a style page, the Worm Cult Hunter Jack, Bervez juice, which is a rare ingredient. Jubilee confetti pack, yes, for our Jubilee mount and achievement. Iridium plating for our upgrading our stuff. Dwemer frames, which you need for crafting in the Dwemer style, which is a very cool style. Very rare, those ones. Desecrated grave soil and corn, which is a nice common ingredient. So you got a fair few nice things out of that. Alrighty. Now, the only one of these pages I'm actually going to open, so if I go into recipes, I'm actually going to put these into my bank and we're going to work our way down the list. So the goat nibbles will probably go to Rosalor or Tamrain. Rosalor's my main and Tamrain's my main on screen. Style motifs, however, when they're gold, are account wide. So we are going to use this one straight up. The Jubilee Confetti Pack is also account wide. So we're going to use that one. Now, if we go into our achievement and we scroll down, we will see that we're now at 20 Jubilee Confetti Packs. Man, we were only at 19 before, so now we only have 5 more to collect. All right, and then I can start, I don't know, giving them away. Alrighty. But that is pretty much the crux of the event. The crux of the event is go out and do stuff, and earn your tickets. I'm going up here because I can see a Skyshard I haven't collected. So over there, that thing you can see in the sky there, right? That is a dolmen, and so that's another one of the activities you can do. I probably will not get there in time to join in with that one, because in this area, that particular dolmen gets beaten up in a very short amount of time. There's a lot of people go out and see it. So we're just going to go get this this shard. This is not an anniversary event. It's just something that I want to do. I think it's the middle one. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's the middle one. All right, we'll just do that. And I'm going to skip on over to the event description and just quickly run through some of the other activities you can do. We won't do them all today. Alrighty. Grab Steam. Okay, so things you can do to earn your gift boxes. Any daily quest, daily delve, world boss, or incursion event quests. So don't forget your Fighters Guild quest and your Mages Guild quests and your... I forget their name. That's terrible. Oh, yeah, okay. One day I'll remember them. Anyway, any of those quests. Daily Alliance, War, and Battleground quests are over in Cyrodiil and in the Imperial City. There are daily quests. Look for the blue triangle. Daily dungeon and trial quests. In every city, there's usually a group of quest givers, about 3 of them. So I know in Northern Elsweyr, you can hunt dragons, go after world bosses, and go into delves to collect ingredients and items for the quest givers. Those will all count. Daily heist and sacrament quests. Okay, killing and looting any final dungeon boss, not delve boss, dungeon boss. Killing and looting any final trial boss. Killing and looting any world boss, those are the bosses you find over land. Killing and looting any final arena boss. Killing and looting the Art Replicanum in Infinite Archive. Completing any incursion event, such as Dark Anchor, Undaunted, there you go. Such as the Dark Anchor, right, completing an incursion event such as a Dark Anchor, Abyssal Geyser, Bastion Mimic, or similar, so those lava events as well. Rewards for the worthy reward emails. Now, if you get rewards for the worthy from completing dungeons and so on, open them before the event ends if you want to get your event box. If you save them all up and the event ends, there will not be any Jubilee boxes in them as well. You have to open them before the event ends. There's also a chance from Tales of Tribute reward mails and a higher chance to receive one based on the challenge of the opponent or the number of opponents faced during a daily. The box will appear inside the parcel received. So with the Tales of Tribute, you have the option of defeating up to 3 opponents, and each opponent you defeat gives you a better reward. So what they're saying here is you have a higher chance if you defeat more opponents, just as you'll get a better reward for Tales of Tribute if you defeat more opponents. You must also open the Tales of Tribute reward container before the end of the event if you wish to obtain an Anniversary Jubilee gift box. Alrighty. Now, I will not go through everything you can find in the gift boxes. We've opened enough to have a fairly good idea of what they are in there, but that is pretty much what is going on over here. That is pretty much where you'll find the things for the event. Thank you so much. Oh, I know what was going on. She was using the crystal. All right. So I'm going to just pop on down to the bank. We're going to drop in some recipes. The reason this young lady was in the bank today was because she was picking up any of the recipes the others didn't need. So we'll just speak to, not collected, Telendil, Coin Clark Arroway. Make sure you don't accidentally
Ariel
highlight
knows
that backpack.
I'm here to serve.
Alrighty, and we're going to drop in our consumables. Okay, they may or may not come back down. But guys, I think that's it. We've earned our Jubilee gift boxes. We know what to do to get our cake. And on that note, in the lovely city of Vulkhel, I am going to leave you. If you enjoyed the episode or found it helpful, please let me know. Hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.